So, last day of the test match, 350 runs required and high chances of rain. We had prepared two videos for this test. One in case we lose and one in case it's a draw. I mean, it was a reasonable assumption at the time. This test match was played in Gaba, where India has played 6 tests, of which we have lost 5 and drew just 1. Frankly, the last time Australia had lost in Gaba, HIV still wasn't discovered, Berlin Wall was still standing, and India had just formed a new party called as the BJP. This was all the way back in 1988. And then you combine this with the simple fact that India has sent its C team to play here. Yup, C team. We have Siraj with 2 tests as the most experienced bowler in this side, followed by Saini with 1 match, and then Shardul with 11 balls. And then we have 2 debutants, 3 matches and 11 balls. That's the total experience of this team. At this point, this doesn't look like an India-Australia lineup, but actually looks like a Bhuvan versus Captain Russell lineup. And then we won. I mean, how? How is it possible? 3 days of work gone with the wind. How could Australia lose? Even in the 4 bowlers that we had left, we lost Saini to injury. When Rohit replaced the injured Saini to bowl 1 ball and thereby become the most experienced bowler. Dil pe le liya na dost. फिर क्या? All bowlers declared.
व्यक्तिगत दुश्मनी है, बदला तो हम लेंगे.
And soon enough, after the entire batting order collapsed for 186 for 6, Shardul and Sundar went to work. Shardul Thakur opened his debut with a 6 over the bowler's head, and by the time the Indian innings was done, Sundar had scored 62, Thakur had scored 67, and the highest score of Rohit Sharma in Australia just happened to be 63. No wonders, even Kohli ji was doing तारीफ. बोला, तुला परत मानलं रे ठाकुर. Kohli से याद आया. A few days back, the entire Pakistani media was screaming. There was a poll on Twitter where they asked which player performed better as the captain. Kohli came second with 46.2% votes and Imran Khan came in first with 47% vote. Now, as you all may know, there are 1001 polls like this happening every day on Twitter, but Pakistani channels actually made news out of this.
ICC के ट्विटर पोल में इमरान खान पहले नंबर पर है जो
Abhi, if you wanted to talk about cricket, then talk about the humiliating whitewash you just suffered at the hands of New Zealand, or the completely haywire team that you have selected for South Africa. Or you could have just talked about T. Natarajan. He came in as a net bowler, who within the same series debuted in all 3 formats. I'm sure the lucky charm is his newly born baby girl. Isn't it good that he didn't go home midway to see her? Huh? By the way, there is one guy who must be lamenting his luck today. That's Tim Paine, G. Just imagine the situation. He became the captain, and in front of him stood a kindergarten team. So he went all in on the sledging, and the Australian audience followed him by going all in on racially abusing. But what happened in the end? The person you racially abused took 5 wickets in the last inning, and the person you sledged relentlessly scored 89 not out to win the match. This Indian team, a team of injured, broken, forgotten leftovers, went and annihilated Australia. That too on a ground on which they had not lost in the last 33 years. Tim Paine, who wanted to settle old scores at Gaba, how must it have felt to shake Ashwin's hand here? By winning this match, we have won this series. If nothing else, this series has actually cleared 2 things. Right now, we have enough bench strength that we can defeat Australia with even half of our team. And secondly, the sheer resilience that was shown by this young Indian side is remarkable. I mean, when Mark Waugh and Shane Warne tell you that you should reduce your sledging, you are on the right path, my disciple. You are on the right path.